Ew, I would rather kill myself. Oh, you look like China.
You're not from China.
I'm not.
You're gonna be racist. You look fucking bright.
He's not used to rejection.
Oh, you look really good. Have you lost 5 pounds?
I replied to a lot of DMs actually. Gosh, you're so beautiful. I would literally drag my balls across Legos and the Sahara Desert just to meet you. It's not a turn off for me. I don't think it really matters as long as you do not have STDs.
Well, tell us more about that, Sonny, because I've never been in an open relationship.
He's not used to rejection. Like, everyone should experience things. Do it. You're only young once. How are you gonna be like pretty forever? So use your pretty faces, pretty bodies now, you know?
Leading on from that, what is your type?
For guys, I like...
Alright, cool. Let me just bring up the note.
He's not used to rejection.
No, he hates rejection.
Alright, what's up guys? It is Foster Unfiltered back with a new type of video. So yeah, basically we're doing a little bit of a interview / podcast feel. That's what we're going for this video. So I'm with my good friend, Sunny.
Hi, I'm Sunny.
And you know, if you've watched my channel, the real ones will know she's been in a few vlogs, a couple of eating food places as well, been some good videos. She normally just bullies me the whole video, so yeah, if you just want to watch me look like an idiot and her tease me, then I highly recommend.
Yeah, he deserves that most of the time because it's usually him being an asshole to other people, so...
Yeah, Sunny's good. She puts me in my place. So anyway, but we also have her on this because I thought it'd be interesting because, you know, I just have so much success with women and...
I just spat all over the place because he said that.
That was a joke. But anyway, so obviously I thought it'd be interesting because Sunny has a bit of a following. If you just fill us in, like, sort of, you know, how many Instagram followers and all that.
I feel like an asshole saying that.
Nah, it's fine though, but like...
Okay, so I have like over 100K followers on Instagram and like 20K on TikTok.
Nice, nice. What's TikTok?
What's TikTok?
No, I'm joking, but...
What a millennial.
So Sunny has a little bit of a, you know, has a good following, and I think it'd be interesting for you guys to sort of find out sort of, yeah, what it's like to sort of be an Instagram model. I mean, you guys already know how I deal with being, you know, a famous person, but it's, you know, maybe Sunny is a little bit more notoriety than me. So I thought it'd be interesting, especially for you boys, sort of find out like what sort of weird shit she gets sent and, you know, just sort of what it's like to be an Instagram model.
In fact, I feel like the boys would already know the kind of weird shit I'd be getting because
Yeah,
it's from their side.
You guys are fucking sending us shit, me included. Stop sending me weird shit.
Yeah, honestly.
Us models, like, we don't want it. It's weird. Like, anyway. Alright, let's go.
Can we open this now?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm thirsty.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you had it first, please. Oh, I didn't even do it near the mic. Fuck the ASMR.
Ew.
Is that good? Our producer's laughing behind the camera. Yeah, that's right, we got producers on this shit now on big time. Anyway.
Oh, this is scrumptious.
It's just weird when someone who's not English tries to say something really English.
Scrumptious is not English. I mean, it is in the language English, but not only British people say it.
Right, I'm sorry. Cena, have you ever said the word scrumptious without, like, taking the piss? It's just odd.
Oh, good for you.
Alright, good. Chemistry's off to a great
It's
start.
a good word, but it's long.
It's a good word, but it makes me think of crumpets.
What are crumpets? Is that food?
Like butter me crumpets, huh?
What is that?
It's like a...
You know, I've never had a crumpet.
You've never had a crumpet? Like butter...
On your side, right?
Crumpets is like those circular pieces of bread. And they
Okay.
have holes in them, and you're like, they just normally put butter and jam on them. It's like really English.
Like donuts.
It's a scone, isn't
A scone?
it? Yeah.
No.
A scone with a
I'm gonna
hole.
take you for a crumpet afterwards.
Oh, so you're buying it for
I
me?
will not be paying.
Oh, I'm not going.
Okay, so I thought these would be some really interesting questions we ask you, sort of what goes down in the DMs with you, Sunny.
Okay, let me pull up
Being
some.
a bit of a, you know, Insta model, I'm sure you've had some interesting DMs. So
Usually something racist,
guess-
sexist, or around that.
that's just our everyday conversation.
Yeah, but this is like actually serious from someone, you know,
Okay.
trying to get my attention. And they thought being sexist or racist would get my attention. Good for them.
All right, so weirdest DM you've received from a guy.
Oh, from someone in jail, actually. It's from someone in jail.
So the weirdest DM you had is from a guy in jail.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, how does he have access to a phone?
I have no idea. You know when you're like on top of the food chain in prison, you get access to things, and I'm imagining like this person is from America. I don't know. I don't know how other
So you
countries
don't just
work.
talk with,
I don't talk to them.
No, but you don't talk with the fucking little ones in jail. You're talking with the big girl. Okay.
They want to talk to me. I don't talk to them. Anyway, this is how it goes. I imagine you get a lot of messages because, like, let's be real, you're fire, but I thought I had to try and hit you up. Okay, look, I'll be real with you. I am sat up in jail right now, and honestly, it's the best policy of all that I want to be honest with you. I hope I haven't put you off just from that.
I love the honesty. So
Like, I can send a pic through to you, whatever you want. My name is Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
please don't murder us. We live in Brixton. But that's fucking ballsy. I love the confidence of that guy. But so you replied, like, you going for a date?
No, I don't reply to things.
What did he look like? What does he look like?
I don't know. I blocked his stuff. This is like on my Finsta. I show my friends.
He's literally, I can see the message right here, and he's written an absolute paragraph.
Yeah, I know. There's another one, like the racist kind. It's always like, oh, you look like China. You look like China, not Chinese, but you're so beautiful. As in, like, they're assuming that Chinese people don't look nice.
Why do they think that's like, first of all, why do they think that's okay? And second of all, like, you're not from China.
I'm not.
Boys, get your geography correct. Like, you're gonna be racist, do it fucking right. But anyway, it's just, no, don't, if there's any fucking idiots watching this, do not send shit like that. I don't know if you're thinking like negging. Do you know what negging is?
What is it?
Negging. So it's like when you say like, oh, you look really good. Have you lost 5 pounds?
Oh, yeah,
so it's like
yeah,
you sort of insult someone.
What is it called?
Whilst giving them a little bit of a compliment.
Like there's a word for it.
Negging.
No, like.
In England, it's called negging.
Okay.
But yeah, that was just like racism. But
Yeah.
have you got
And
any other ones? That
someone commented on my post one time, like, the fuck you trying to show? Flat. He commented that first and then went to my DMs and said the same thing. I look flat. I'm like, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm not that flat, but I wouldn't say I have a big ass.
How big was his ass?
I have no idea. But his name is also Jordan, another Jordan.
Yeah, he looks like a typical, doesn't get out the house. Looks like that was taken on like an iMac Photoshop photo booth picture.
No, it looks like it's from a car, though. Your
He
seatbelt.
also looks about 14. But we have had conversations about this, about how my bum is bigger than yours.
Yeah,
And she's incredibly jealous and insecure about it, so don't comment
not
on my
really.
bum. She is. It's cool.
I think I'm proportional to my size, let's say that. If I have Jamie's ass, it's done for.
For sure. What do you think of the Monster right now? This is the first time Sonny's ever had a white Monster. You guys know, literally, this is my favourite drink. I have it every day at like 7 a.m. because I'm a crackhead. But it's
This
like,
is nice. Tastes like
it is
lemonade.
yeah, it tastes like lemonade, 0 sugar. We are not sponsored, but I wish we were. And this is honestly like, I call it the nectar of the gods because it is just fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it was between having sex and this, I'd take both. But it'd be very close, to be honest. Okay, so who's the most? Have you got any other weirdos?
yes, I want to say
fucking
this
hell,
one.
All the weirdos are sending DMs.
No, this one, I like it because it's so weird, but also romantic in a weird way, basically. Gosh, you're so beautiful. Oh, this person is verified.
Okay.
Gosh, you're
Who
so...
isn't verified now, but
No, this is like before. This
okay,
is
it's
before
you
the
could, like, buy
verification.
your
Yeah.
pics.
Gosh, you're so beautiful. I would literally drag my balls across Legos and the Sahara Desert just to meet you. I was like, damn, that is
What?
weirdly romantic.
But why is his brain going from Lego to Sahara Desert? Like, are they interlinked in his brain?
No, maybe it's just like I would drag my balls through painful things
fucking
just to
hurt.
find you.
That would really hurt.
You think?
I'm thinking about the Lego, like, that would really hurt. And then, yeah, you responded to that one.
Oh no, this is another one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
So,
didn't
guys,
respond.
Dragging your balls through Lego does not get a response from an Instagram model.
Although I would reply, I was just too lazy.
It
It's
was
like,
creative though.
I like
feel
that.
Yeah, you're more likely to get a response if you're creative rather than just fucking, hey, you're beautiful.
Yeah, this one I replied to because it's so lame. Okay, he said,
Wait, why are you showing them my message?
huh? I did reply to you though. I don't know what you said. Are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you. Looking for your next daddy? I'm like, bro, that is so...
Your next daddy.
Yeah, first of all, the first part is so overused. Like, so I replied just to give him shit. Like, are you 40? Because that pickup line is ancient. That's what I said. Like, you think that would work on me? I heard of that like 80 times.
That's literally in the book. Of
Yeah,
pickup lines.
just like, are you with NASA because you're so out of this world or some shit like that? That is so...
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven, sort of vibe?
Yeah, that
What did you
vibe.
say back to that? There was
that-
another message there, I thought.
No, that's what I said. I said, are you 40? Because,
Yeah, but I thought I saw a third message there. I thought you replied.
no.
So he sent you that, and then you replied, and he didn't reply back.
No, I did not reply back. I just blocked.
Oh, you blocked. So he probably did reply back, but...
No, I
Okay.
didn't block. I just moved him to general. You know, on
Yeah.
Instagram, there's primary and general.
And in terms of like... What's that one? You got recognized last night?
Yeah.
What's that about?
I
What's
got
that?
recognized in Denmark. I was just like going out with my friends at night, and then there's this really shy guy just kept looking at me. I was like, do you have a problem with me? I was like, why are you staring? And then he just like said my name. I'm like, what the heck? I just thought he saw me on Tinder or something like that. And then
That's weird. If someone said my name, like, and I didn't know them, I'd be like, that's kind of odd.
yeah, and then
Especially if I was a girl, I'd be like, what the fuck?
yeah, I was like, weird. I was with my ex too, so.
Okay.
Oh, and I was on Tinder because we were in an open relationship, just saying. and then so he texted me, I knew I've seen you before. Sorry for the awkwardness last night.
Why? So, okay. Creepy to double down on it, but did he just say your name and like run off and be like Sonny and then just fucking ran off?
No,
Or did
we
he
were-
say Sonny and he came up and spoke.
No, we were in the parking lot, and then he was with his friends, a lot
Yeah.
of girls actually, and they were just looking at me the entire group. I was like, damn, they want to fight or something. And then the girl,
Sonny throws hands, by the way.
I do.
She's scrappy fucker.
Scrappy. And then they came up to me. The girls like, I think the girls were trying to hook me up with that guy, I think. And then he said my name without me even introducing my name. And I was like, oh, that's weird because I was with my boyfriend back then. I was like, okay, cool.
That is odd. Yeah, but you didn't reply to him either.
No, I think I did. I'm not sure. I think I did.
Okay. So wait, how did this guy look? Like, was he cute or was he like not your type at all?
He's not my type. He looks like he could be my cousin.
Okay, so white. So
Yeah.
in terms of, let's paint a scenario for you here. Let's say, I don't know, someone you really fancy did that, said your name. Are you responding to them?
Well, in that scenario, am I still with my boyfriend?
What about that? Get rid of the boyfriend, you're with your friends, and someone says Sunny, but they know of you,
No,
but they're really hot. You're really attracted to them. Do you still, like, what would you do?
how hot? Like a 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10?
He's the best looking in the club.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then, let's say for whatever reason, he said your name, ran off, and you were like... he said-
Ran off?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
first of
sprint
all,
off.
that guy did not run away.
I know, but I'm just saying, let's say he said your name, sprinted off, and then you didn't...
I would
you
just
were
think
like,
that,
what the fuck, who said my name? And
I
then
just
the
think that
next
it's a
day-
prank.
And then the next day, you get a message from that guy saying, oh, I saw you in the club.
And you ran
now
away.
what are you thinking? Do you think that's creepy, or do you think that's like...
No, I don't.
You're like, okay, I know I just asked the question, I'm a bit of a dick, I'm going to answer it myself. I think it's called... Yeah, she always rolls her eyes when I talk.
I did not roll my eyes, first of all.
think it's called like the benefit of being pretty, right? So you can get away with more shit when you're good looking. And I think if they're good looking, this is what I'm assuming you'll say, and I think this is what a lot of girls do, is if you're good looking and you did that, you can get away with it because obviously you're handsome and they find you attractive. But if you're just like a normal guy, average guy, people label you as a creep.
No. I still replied to you.
Yeah, you probably tell them to fuck off. What would you say say to the good-looking guy?
No, I would just be like, oh, you were so weird last night. You said my name and ran away. What's your issue? I mean, I'm
Then
not
you're engaging in conversation. Then in my brain, if you send me that message, I'm in. My foot's in the door.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, we're already getting married in 2 weeks' time. Like,
that's
Too
your
pissed
issue. For me, I just, like, I reply to a lot of DMs, actually. Like, I reply to funny ones. I don't care what they look like.
that's
I
how
don't...
we met.
Yeah, because it was funny. Like, I don't look at people's profiles. When they're funny, I reply to them. I don't care who they are, what they look like. I just reply because it's funny. Someone actually DM'd me, like, I can bark. I was like, okay, bark for me then. And then he sent me an audio barking. I was like, I was dead.
Play on screen right now.
Show us the bar. Okay, so we've done sort of weirdest DMs. Who is sort of the most famous people who have slid in your DMs?
I'm not gonna name names, but
Name
they're
names.
no,
Name
they're football players. You know him.
Oh yeah, I do know him.
Multiple British YouTubers that are apparently big, but I don't know them. I don't know any British people, to be fair.
I'll just elaborate on that. I won't name him, but he is a big YouTuber in Britain, probably like.
Oh, exactly what I just said.
He's probably like top. I'd say he's top 5, top 10 biggest British YouTubers. Yeah.
For real?
And he also looks like me
Oh!
when I'm lean.
Yeah, that's why I didn't reply.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a real big name in the British YouTube space. And you didn't reply. You could have been set.
I don't care. I don't reply to DMs.
But we were talking about this. I don't think like Asians would be his type. I think he like probably
Yeah.
likes basic white girls.
I agree.
But yeah, so footballers, some big YouTubers.
Some rappers, some big DJs.
What like level rappers and DJs?
To be fair, I don't know a lot of rappers and a lot of DJs.
Yeah, because I'll see like a rapper with like 1 million followers and I have no clue who the fuck they are. Or like
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
300K and I won't know.
Yeah, exactly. And the DJ, I actually know him. Like, he's big.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else? I mean, there's a lot of verified people,
Yeah,
but
do you get like a lot of like other models sliding in and stuff like that?
yeah, I don't like entertaining models.
Why is that?
Not my type.
Go a bit deeper on that. Why are they not your type?
No, because I think models are very gorgeous looking people. They're very
Maybe
symmetrical.
surface level. So
Yeah,
that
I mean,
stereotype
it
thing.
is, but like for men, if like a male model slides into my DMs, then I don't think I would entertain that because they're pretty boys. And pretty boys aren't my type. But like, if like a female model though slide to my DMs, I would entertain that. If she's shorter than me.
Wait, how tall are you again?
I'm 5'6". Let's say 5'6".
I think that's a good height. My perfect height for a girl would be like 5'7". I'm 6'2", so I think 5'7" is like a perfect height for a girl. I think once you go under 5'4", you're starting to get a little bit short. But we don't discriminate on this channel. We like all heights, unless you're like taller than me if you're wearing heels. That's just fucking weird.
You just said you don't discriminate.
Yeah, when I do discriminate someone who's taller than me, you can fuck off.
Oh, because it
Go
hurts
date a
your ego so
That's
bad?
my ego. Go date a basketball player. They'll probably be able to support you financially better than me anyway.
Oh yeah, I had like basketball players in my DMs too.
Oh, really?
I don't know them.
Or like British League or like
No,
NBA?
no, not British.
Like NBA? Like lower tier?
I
NBA?
have no idea.
As in American basketball player?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was like a few years ago.
Okay. Probably NBA players. Okay. And have you responded to some of these DMs?
No, I don't respond to DMs. Like the first time I actually responded to the DMs was with the football player.
Yeah. And he'd been trying a while.
Yeah, just a year.
So if you gotta be consistent, fellas. You gotta be consistent.
Only a year. If you
even
can
I
wait
was
for me.
Sort of like, we're friends, obviously, because I rejected her, but.
Yeah, right.
I even like probably went back and forth with you for like a year, and probably didn't get a response from you from like my first couple of messages, and then we just had a laugh, and then I don't know. It was weird how we met. We just sort of.
No, cause like
We just started chatting over 1 week, just laughing at how fucking
Me-
midlife crisis we were both in, sort of. And then obviously you happened to be in London as well, so we just hung out. But she was petrified, like she would not meet one-on-one. She wanted like a big group there.
yeah, cause how would I
understand.
know you're not a serial killer? Like, to be fair, like, as I told you, I only reply to funny DMs.
Yeah.
I reply once, and that's it. I put them in general. I just want them to know that they're very funny, and they should keep trying that with other girls just to, like, help them up. But, like,
Yeah.
I would not reply to big people with verification, because I obviously know that they know how to get pussy. I don't need to help them more than that. So I don't reply to people. I don't meet up with people from Instagram. Although you're the second person I met from Instagram.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I met another friend through Instagram as well.
And you're good friends with. You've gone on holiday with that other guy, right?
No.
Oh, I thought it was the one you went on holiday with. But you're good friends with them as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, just don't be a creep in the DMs. But anyway.
Yeah.
So.
But be consistent though.
Well, I guess that's what. Yeah, be consistent, but don't. It's hard though. There's that line, right? Like, if there's a little bit.
Oh, not like text me every day and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, if there's a bit of engagement back, like she likes if she follows you back, and she likes some of your stories and stuff. Like, even if she's not replying to your messages, I feel like there's still some. Might not be level of like interest in a intimate relationship, but like.
You can be friends.
Yeah, you can be friends. She can find you kind of funny, and like your stories and stuff. But if you're just sending her messages every day, or like every week, like that's just weird. And you're getting nothing in return. Like, you need to chill out. Stop putting this girl on a pedestal. We've all done it though. There's always some insta thought who we think is really fit, and we just do that. But anyway, I could go on a tangent on this sort of stuff, but yeah, just be consistent, but like make sure there's some sort of engagement back. I would
Yeah.
say.
I get like DMs from this guy every single day. He would text me like, good morning, good night, good evening, like all that shit, and also sends me memes. I'm like, oh God, I would never watch
A
it.
lot of girls like memes being sent to them though.
But I don't watch it. Like, we don't have the same humor, you know? Like, I get it. It can be funny if we have the same humor, but he's sending some old man humor to me. I'm like, I don't get it.
That's you then.
It's not me. I'm too lazy. I don't send memes. I'm way too lazy. Like, if you get a meme from me, I like you because I'm like fucking lazy with that shit. I don't have time.
You need to crop that shit out. I don't want the liquid splash on my face.
He's spitting everywhere. What's going
Can
on?
you this? No, I told you we're doing the casting couch afterwards. Like, we'll just leave the spit, save the spit reserve, right? But anyway, so I guess the other question I was thinking, which you've sort of already answered, is have you ever gone on a date with a guy who slid into your DMs? Well, you sort of answered that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Recently. But that's just once.
Just
One guy.
twice.
Twice.
My ex-boyfriend actually slid into my DMs.
So sliding into DMs does work sometimes, but what would be advice? What would be like the advice apart from being funny? Obviously, they need to be attractive.
Okay,
otherwise they're not
my
gonna get
ex wasn't funny though.
attracted. Yeah.
He's not a funny person, but his approach is very interesting. His approach was very interesting because, like, obviously I like DMs that are different from other kinds of DMs. He literally just texted me, can you fill in this survey? And this was before I had any following. I was private too. And he asked me to fill in a survey, and I was like, okay, sure, nerd. And then I did fill in the survey. He sent me a screenshot of the contact page, you know, like,
Yeah.
and then so I had to fill up my name and my phone
Why
number.
would you fill in the survey?
I don't know.
That's actually weird.
No, but to be fair, I don't know why I even replied, to be fair. I don't know.
Well,
Because
that's
you-
actually a decent game though, because he's got her number at that point.
Yeah. And,
Yeah,
but
but that's
I,
like something I'd do in recruitment, like trick you into giving me your social details and then like.
but it
No,
worked.
Yeah, it
But-
worked, yeah.
But that was like during COVID. I was locked in my house. I was bored. I was juggling 10 hoes, not actually doing anything, just like talking to 10 people because I need like, I had like a roster of people I would call every hour because I'm like so bored. I'm a very social person. So
Somebody's
like,
the female version of me.
yeah, so I have to FaceTime people all the time. So I have like,
I don't do that shit anymore.
yeah, I don't do that shit anymore. I'm too tired for that. But yeah, that was during COVID. That's why I needed that.
Okay, and now like sort of moving away from DMs, I guess this is something that I feel like a lot of us talk about just in social situations. What do you consider a high body count for a guy and a girl? And then also, is a high body count a turn off for you?
It's not a turn off for me. I don't think it really matters as long as you do not have STDs.
Why did you emphasize that?
No, because it's
No
important.
one in
Like,
this room has STDs.
how do you know that? You slept together?
Why are you looking at me? Look who you're sitting next to.
She looked at Cena, not me.
Oh wait,
I'm clean.
I did
get
not.
checked. I get checked like once every couple of months.
Okay, you should get checked more often since
Why?
you
I'm-
sleep with different girls every night.
Oh, we're gonna have to crop that shit out.
You start shaming right now.
Wait,
No, there's no
it's
slut
okay.
shaming. I think it's very okay. I don't think I have a high body count because, I mean, I talk like I'm one. Like,
Yeah, someone
I-
talks like she's a straight up hoe. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I do talk like that. But I'm a slut in theory, not in practice. Yeah.
That's quite good. I quite rate that. I'm a slut in theory, not in practice.
Not in practice.
Yeah, I'm a slut in both ways, and
Yeah, I think that's.
yeah, but I think so. But what would you regard? Because a lot of girls think like a high body count for a guy is like, I don't know. I'd say like if a guy told a girl they had sex with 30 people, that would be like a really high body count.
Really?
I
I
think
mean,
a girl would struggle to like.
I have
say
no
something.
problem with that.
Like I told my ex, I'd slept. This is 2 years ago, but I told my ex I'd slept with like a certain number of people around that number, and she like almost didn't want to see me.
Really?
anymore. Yeah, because she thought it was a big number,
Yeah, I don't care. To me, I don't care.
and I was fucking lying about that number. Way
Like,
more.
damn.
Yeah, it was way more. But
Yeah, I don't care about body count. No.
I think most girls do. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, obviously people are entitled to their opinions, and I feel like guys care about girls' body count too. Which
Guys
I,
care way more.
yeah, guys care way more. And like, if a girl fucks more than like 5 people, oh, she's a slack or whatever. Like, I don't think that. Like, everyone should experience things, you know? Like, how would you know that you want to sleep with one person forever? Like, okay,
Exactly.
I get it. It's for religious purposes. I'm not gonna like debate with that. But
Yeah.
if you're not religious and you don't mind like sleeping around, like, do it. You're only young once. How are you gonna be like pretty forever? So use your pretty faces, pretty bodies now,
Yeah.
you know?
But stay safe,
But stay safe, yes.
of course.
Yes.
I think, yeah, so in terms of body counts, I think it's definitely something that guys freak out over a little bit more when it comes to girls. I honestly, like, okay, everyone knows I sort of have had my fun. That's what we'll leave it at. We won't go into any more details. But I've had my hoe phases, whether it's been traveling or, you know, my whole life. But basically, if I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, right? So if I'm doing something, I'm not gonna look at a girl and if she's got had a hoe phase or like, and when I say hoe phase, I don't even mean it disrespectfully. I just think it's a funny way to talk about it. If
Yeah.
they've just had fun and had like sex with a fair amount of people, I don't judge them for that. It doesn't bother me because I think like there's different, like not to go too fucking deep because that's not what this channel is about. But I think you go through different stages of life, right? So you could be in your 20s, have fun, and then when you've got your shit together in like your late 20s or 30s or whenever you have your shit together, then it's cool to settle down. But I think, so for what I'm trying to say is I know a lot of my guy friends, and I won't name them, but they won't sleep with people who have like, they think if a girl slept with like more than, yeah, as you said, 5 people, 10 people, that's like way too much. I'm like, well, that's just ridiculous because we don't live in the fucking 1960s anymore. People are like more sexually active.
Yeah.
Fucking dating apps have made sex so much easier in
That's
general.
true.
And I think, so for me, if a girl, like honestly, I don't care. Like flat up, I don't care what your body count is as a girl. The main thing for me, if I'm like taking a girl seriously, like want to date them, is do I trust you? Because there's a difference, right? You could have sex with like, let's say a girl's had sex with 50 guys. That doesn't bother me. And I know for like 99% of guys, I feel like it would, because that is quite an objectively high number. But it's whether, have you ever cheated and do I trust you?
Yeah, I mean,
And if I
it's,
trust you, I don't care. That's the whole point. If I'm dating you, I need to know that I can trust you on a night out and know you're not going to go fucking sleep with 6 guys.
yeah.
That's what's important to me, not how many people you've slept with.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, yes, that's the difference between being single and having a hoe phase and being in a relationship. Because when you're in a relationship, you don't sleep around anymore. Unless
You
you're
don't, so.
progressive and then be in an open relationship.
Well, tell us more about that, Sonny, because I've never been in an open relationship, because I'm a man of God.
Yeah, right. You're like saying. No, I mean, open relationship is not like, okay, you're in an open relationship, you just go out and your objective is to find people to sleep with every night. It's not that. I had an open relationship because I was in a long distance relationship, and it just made more sense that if I go in, like on a night out, like I don't want to be too careful, you know, I want to have fun, I want to be careless. And if I end up like kissing someone, I don't think I would sleep with anyone, but if I end up kissing someone, I don't want to feel bad or guilty about it. So being in an open relationship doesn't necessarily mean, oh, we're going on a rampage, we're fucking everyone every day. It's not like that. It's just like, just loosen up, like loosen up, you know, like you can have fun, kiss around, like, you know, stuff like that.
So in terms of like open relationships, I think, yeah, obviously it makes perfect sense in your situation because you're long distance, and I've done long distance. It's a fucking nightmare. Just had loads of arguments. Just wasn't a lot of fun. And especially with long distance, like the girl I was seeing was in America, so there was a time difference. I was up till 4 a.m. like trying to fucking. This is back when Skype was the thing. Yeah, I'm fucking that old. But yeah, and it just didn't work. We got in loads of arguments, and then it's tempting, right? Especially like now with dating apps, like there's so many options. But I think an open relationship definitely makes sense when you're in a long distance relationship. But my other question was, what do you set boundaries in that open relationship? Like you said, like you probably wouldn't sleep with anyone, but you kiss people. Like, are there boundaries?
Yeah, for sure. I think the most important thing to make an open relationship work is communication and honesty. And like, if anything happens, I want to know from your side, what did you do? Like, I want to hear everything. Low-key turns me on.
What they've done?
Yeah,
Low-key
turns me on, kind of. Like, okay, I'm dating someone hot. They want, like, they're wanted, you know? Okay, I don't mind.
Everyone wants to be wanted. That's attractive.
Yeah, no, I want to feel...
seeing someone being wanted.
Yeah, and I just want honesty, and communication is very important, as I said. And, of course, there are boundaries. I mean, I did open relationship twice. The first time, it was just like, okay, if you do sleep with someone, it's like an in and out. Like, you sleep with them once, and that's it. You don't talk to them.
No feelings.
Yeah, no feelings, no attachment. But the second time we did it, it was like a different approach. We can do that multiple times. Like, if you want to sleep with someone, you can do it with them multiple times, or like you can go, like, basically date them.
Which worked better and which caused more problems? I feel like I already know the answer.
No difference to me.
No difference, but you're quite...
Yeah, because I'm I don't do anything.
But I was gonna say, you don't strike up feelings quickly with someone though. I think like me and you are quite similar. We take a while to like someone. I think if you like fall for someone quite quick, that's dangerous, being allowed to sleep with someone multiple times. I don't know, if I was in an open relationship, so I don't know what boundaries I would have, but if I really liked someone, I'd struggle to like picture them being with someone else, even if they're in another country. And also, like, I just don't have much faith in people, so I think they would lie, to be honest. But I think I'd probably set a boundary, like, no sex. Like, you want to go slut about in a club and get with, like, people, fine. But I think, like, sex, I don't know. Then again, I think sometimes I feel like kissing's more intimate than sex, to be honest.
Really?
But, yeah. I know not everyone shares that view, based on your experience and stuff like that. But
I understand that. A lot of guys feel like they don't want to share their girls or their guys. And I don't know, for me, I just don't get jealous because I think I'm a fun person. Like, if you're going to end up going to, like, leave me and be with that person, like, good on you. If I love you, I want you to be happy whether or not it's with me. And so I just don't really have a problem with someone I love sleeping with other people. I'm just very understanding as long as they're honesty in it. All I want from you is honesty. Like, I don't ask for much, like, for real.
Yeah, that's pretty chill, to be fair. I like that. I think also, like, for me, I come at it and look at it from a bit more of an arrogant standpoint. I'm like, bitch, if you want to cheat, then you lose me. Like, have fun with fucking Bob from fucking Greg's. Like, that's your decision. You're losing someone who's fucking fun and hopefully attractive. That's their loss, and then I move on. So I think, yeah, I like how you look at it, and also, I don't know, like you say, yeah, if I love you, I want you to be happy. Like, I'm a bit more petty than that. I'm a bit like, fuck you, like, you're gonna screw me over, like, your loss, but you're a more mature person than me, I'd say. Okay.
It took me a while to get to where I am, you know, because in high
school. She's so experienced at 23.
I am. Because in high school, I dated someone very, very toxic. He would intentionally make me jealous and all that. And then so after that, I told myself, I'm never going to have a jealous bone in my body ever again. So after that, I just like cut it off. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Because it took so much of my like mental well-being. I just didn't want that anymore. So at the end of the day, I just have to be like, okay, if they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat anyway. So I just give them the option to be honest about it. Like, even, like, you heard about my recent story.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with you sleeping around.
Yeah.
All I want from you is honesty. Like, don't try to trap me into this, like, exclusive thing and then, like, go out.
I think girls just really respect honesty, to be honest. And I think that's what I try to do in my sort of relationships or situationships or whatever, is just... And I know we've gone off topic, but this is sort of like, we have questions that we're asking here, but we also just sort of having a general chit chat, because I think that works better in sort of a podcast style. But I guess when I've spoken to girls and I've been honest with them, like maybe why I'm ending it or what's happened, it might be more painful at first. They might be, it might really upset someone at first, but in the long term, I could literally, not even to like sound arrogant, but I could probably phone call any of my exes and they would pick up, because they don't hate my guts that I know of.
Yeah, because you don't mislead them.
Yeah, I was honest. Whereas I know tons of guys and everyone's like, they'll be like, oh, Jamie's a bit of a dick. And it's like, and this guy's really nice. And I'm like, yeah, but the nice guy, the sweetheart, he's fucking cheated on his girl like 6 times. Or he's been leading this girl on for a year. She thinks they're in a relationship and he's like sleeping around. But I just think being honest, and then when it does eventually come out, then these girls will never speak to them again and they'll block them, and then that's why guys are like, Jamie, how come you can speak to like these girls you've slept with like years ago? And I'm like, it's because I was honest with them, and girls long term will respect that. I've found personally, just being honest is the best way to be, even if it causes you more problems in the short term. Because long term, the girl's going to resent you, and it's how you want to be treated, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's just like short term. It's beneficial long term and short term. Like, for example, if you go on a first date and you're straight up, okay, we're just gonna hook up. Okay, that's cool. So the girl knows they're not trying to catch feelings. There's like a mutual understanding of what this is. Like, obviously, it could turn to like a different thing. People could develop feelings and stuff like that, but you let it be like naturally. You don't let one person think that there's hope or something like that. You're just straight up about it.
Yeah, I can even sort of put an example into play. So I was speaking to a girl a couple of months ago, and she was literally, I'm so sick of guys saying they want a relationship and then they hook up with me and then never speak to me again, right? I know like girls say that all the time, but this girl literally brought this example to me, and she asked me, is that what you want? And I just said, look, of course I want to sleep with you. I was like straight up honest, but I also want to get to know you, and I will happily, like, you don't have to come straight round and watch a movie and, have a drink and we'll hook up and I'll never speak to you again. Here's what I envision like it's a fucking business plan. Here's what I'm thinking. I explained to her, look, let's go for a coffee, no expectations, let's just hang out. It's a sunny day. It was a sunny day at the time. We'll have fun. And then we, went for a coffee. I went home, she went home. And then the next time we hung out, yeah, we did hook up, but it was literally like, she knew what she was getting into. She knew I was going to want to sleep with her, but I also made it clear that I'm not just trying to get around the first date and sleep with her.
Yeah.
We can go do something fun, and then if we hook up, we hook up.
Yeah.
And I think she appreciated that. And that's why, like, she blocked me on everything after. No, we're still friends to this day, so it's like, I think she appreciated the honesty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have obviously grown up in Thailand, moving away from sort of body counts and honesty and all that stuff. But you lived in America, you went to NYU, right?
Yeah.
My ex is from NYU, fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. Anyway.
The last person I hooked up with, his ex is also has gone to NYU.
Yeah, you lot from NYU are crazy.
How?
I just think you're crazy. But anyway, my question related with that is, obviously you've spent time in America, New York, and you've spent time in England. What's up, American guys or English guys? What do you prefer?
I mean, like, literally almost...
She's going to be so rude about English guys.
I mean, to be fair, when I first came here, I despised the accent. I don't understand the whole, like, oh, British accent's so hot. I never found that
That's
hot.
not our superpower.
Yeah, not for me. It doesn't work on me. I just like, oh, you speaking British? No, I don't mind it anymore because now I'm slowly, I don't know. I like it now. But
She hadn't admitted that to me.
yeah, it's a new thing actually. Because now I understand
You
it,
like
so
my
I
accent
don't.
now?
I don't mind it. I don't like it, but I don't mind it anymore. I used to hate it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Americans.
And why is that?
Americans, because British people kind of fit into the stereotype. Like, they have fucked up teeth. And I'm a big teeth person. Like, if you ask for, like, my type, basically, I have a fetish for teeth. I do.
I'm getting veneers tomorrow.
I'm a big fan of teeth.
No, nice teeth is important. I'd say I actually saw like a survey, because I study for this shit, that the 3 most attractive face, like parts of the face, in order that girls find in a guy is basically eyes is number 1, teeth number 2, and then it's smile number 3. I mean, that doesn't leave much left of your face, but I mean, yeah, so teeth is really important. But I think, so there's a stereotype that English people have bad
Yeah,
teeth.
Americans, like, talk shit about how crusty your teeth are.
Why are you looking at my, like, now I'm getting self-conscious, like, don't look at my teeth.
You're not the
You
worst.
literally just looked at my teeth, like,
Yeah,
how
I mean-
bad your teeth are. But anyway.
No, yeah, that's the stereotype in
I was gonna
America.
say something more, like, but like Americans, like, I'm actually one of the weird English guys that
Okay.
finds the American accent hot. I like it. But Americans are quite brash and some of them guys I'm talking about, like some American guys are just dickheads.
Yeah, the frat ones.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but that's not like everyone. But I feel like Americans are hotter in my opinion because they're more diverse in terms of like the population. In England, I feel like it's pretty much white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there are some black people here and there, but I feel like generally it's not very diverse. I lived in New York, that's why it's very diverse.
Yeah, true. And New York's got some beautiful people.
Yeah.
It's also got the craziest people I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, yeah, it's not safe out there. But I think, yeah, I find Americans hot as well. I do think the girls are very attractive out there, especially in like, you know, the states where they look after themselves. Like, I really want to go to Miami. I think there's like a big Latino community out there, and I'm a big fan of Latinas. But yeah, no, Americans are attractive. But I think us, like, you're saying Americans sort of judge us. I think we definitely judge the Americans. Like, as I said.
I think it's like a two-way thing.
Yeah.
I feel like people just judge people anyway, but I never understood the stereotype because like I never lived here until I moved here. And so when I came here, I was like, damn, Americans were right about the British people's teeth.
But
They either have like fucked up teeth or have veneers, and I'm not a fan of veneers either because
I
they
wanna
just
get
look so
veneers.
fake.
No, I like that white, like just that pearly whites. I want to get those.
Yeah, just like too white,
But I think,
unhumanly.
yeah, but I think it looks awful if you've got like a fake tan and then it's just like you literally light
Just
up a
glow.
room. Yeah, you light up a room when you walk
Yeah.
in. It's like fucking, yeah. So don't do veneers and a fake tan at the same time. But I think in terms of Americans, like I would actually identify more personality-wise similar to an American. Like they're confident. I mean, Sunny doesn't agree straight away. But in terms of like British people are very polite for the most part. I think. Now, like British people are cunts. But they're very polite and like every day. Like if I bump into you, like, oh sorry.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like even if you bumped into me, I would say sorry.
Yeah.
If you were a stranger. Whereas, or like the common British person would say sorry, even though it wasn't their fault. Whereas like Americans, they ain't gonna say sorry. If you fuck up their Starbucks order, they're gonna tell you. I've seen that many times. And like at first I thought it was rude, but now I'm sort of like, you know what? It's refreshing for me because I'm fed up. Like, look, Doris from Tesco's, you're a lovely lady, but like I don't want to know about what you're up to this weekend. I don't give a shit.
No, but Americans do have small talk. That's
they
like the
don't.
yes, they do. That's like literally what they're known for.
No,
Americans.
British people are known for small talk.
No, Americans.
Agree to disagree.
I mean, I lived in both
Yeah,
places.
so have I.
Yeah, okay.
My
But
parents lived in America.
yeah, your parents. How long have you lived in America for? Not like count like summer thing, like a month or two. No, it doesn't count.
But I generally think that British people get involved in tedious small talk. Like,
I wish they do it more here because I don't get that a lot. In America, it's like, oh my
Maybe
god,
it's
this is
not
like
very
over.
approachable.
I think I am.
But anyway, I think American guys or English guys, I'm back in the British boys. I think we got more charm than American guys. But I do think American girls are better looking than English girls, which is kind of weird.
100%.
You think American girls?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I feel, yeah, every
They
girl.
take care of themselves better. I'm talking about like the
Yeah,
the
and all-
nice, the like the good states in America. Like, I don't know about all you trashy sons. I'm joking.
Oh god.
I'm gonna cut that shit out. But I don't know about like all you fucking weird states. But
No, I just think like my preference is not like the British aesthetic, you know,
Yeah.
like the things they get done onto their face or bodies. I mean, obviously, do whatever you want to do. I don't care if you do things. In fact, I like that if you like it, but just like aesthetically, it's not my type. Americans. Not saying that Americans are all natural and stuff like that. Not saying that at all, because people do stuff now, but I don't know. Their style and what they like are different.
so what would you say, leading on from that? What is your type?
For guys, I like very tall, dark, and handsome. And
That's not me.
yeah, I know.
Okay, moving on.
And for girls, I like a brunette who's shorter than me.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what sort of ethnicity?
For guys or girls?
Both.
For
I was
guys,
thinking the girls, not gonna lie.
for guys, like black, Latin, half anything, just like mixed.
Just not white.
And
Or
that,
not, like white is your least preferable.
yeah,
Okay.
that was like my thing, like back in the days, not my thing anymore. But not to say that if like a very, very hot white person comes up to me, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna entertain
Yeah, I
it.
think if you're good looking and like,
Yeah.
you're not an arsehole, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Unless you're ginger.
but wouldn't say that I would
Prefer.
approach them.
Yeah. And in
Yeah.
terms of girls, shorter than you, brunette, and then what
Yeah,
sort of
any ethnicity.
Any ethnicity?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my favorite one is Eurasian, so you're half white and half Asian.
Girls.
That's my favorite.
But this is
top.
where it gets weird because we're talking about it. You don't like that in guys.
No.
So this is weird.
Oh, my ex is half Asian, half
So
white.
she doesn't like Eurasian guys, but her ex is Eurasian.
Like
but she really fancies
I do not
Eurasian
not
girls.
like. I do not like it. It's just not my
Just low
type.
down the pecking order.
Yeah.
And then you love Eurasian girls. I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
just find that weird. I think like, yeah, that's just odd. I mean, each to their own. But I think that's kind of weird because it's like, I don't
Oh.
know. I would just assume that if you like Eurasian girls, you like Eurasian boys as well. But I don't know.
Oh,
you
I-
don't like feminine guys, and I think maybe
I
Eurasian.
like feminine guys.
Oh, sorry.
I like feminine
I
guys.
don't even listen that well.
I
But
like.
Surely Eurasian guys are like feminine.
A lot of guys can be feminine. It doesn't have to be like Asian or Eurasian. Oh, I don't like blondes. Blondes are like the bottom of the bottom for me. Like,
Oh, yeah?
I don't like blondes to me.
Why have you got blonde hair in yours?
No, this is just highlight. I'm not blonde. Although I might go blonde. Should I? So I look a little
Should
more
Sunny
dumb.
go blonde? We can leave that in the comments below.
Yeah, cause like to me,
Blondes are hot. They're like the best looking people, you know, especially blonde, blue eyes.
why don't you fuck more then?
Because I get to see myself every day, like I'm blessed.
Oh God. Yeah, no, not my type. To me, personally, I just think it's too bland.
Do you
I like flavors. I don't like dry
So you
chicken.
like flavours? You like a bit of spice on your chicken?
Yeah, I do.
Do you
A
wanna-
lot of
Do
spice.
you know my type?
Yeah. Asian and Latinas. I already know.
Alright, case closed. No, I just like in terms of girls, just like dark features, like dark hair, brunettes, tan. If you have a tan, I'm fucking yours. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you'd probably be a fucking 5 out of 10 if you have a tan. Like, I'd probably be interested. I just don't really like pale people. And I think, you know, us being tanned, it's like, it's hard to be around pale people.
You're a joke.
But yeah, dark features, tan, Latinas and Asians, I think are probably like my type. But again, if you're cute and you're funny, humor's so important. then you're going to be my type. But no one really gives a shit about what my type is. More interested in Sunny's.
Yes, guys, how we do it. If you are enjoying this podcast / long video form content, it's the first one I've done, and I do have some other guests potentially lined up. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think of it. If you're enjoying it, if you want to see more content like this, then I am. You know, it was a lot of fun to film, so I'm more than happy to bring out more content like this. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more content like this with more guests. And yeah, we'll dive deep into everything dating, sex, and my wacky opinions on it after they've talked. So yeah, let's get back to the podcast. Peace.
Right, we're back. So, you're getting to know a person, guy or a girl, things are going well. What is something that they could do that would be an instant ick and just kill...
Like a red flag?
Yeah, but like an ick that would just kill any chance of you meeting up, or even just continuing to meet up.
Oh, when someone is passive aggressive.
Okay.
So like literally I was like talking to this model who hit on me when I was 17 the other day, and he was
How
being
old was he?
He was 26.
Fucking pedo, eh?
Yeah, I agree.
Philip Schofield shit there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was being passive aggressive because I didn't want to reply to him. Like, I don't have the energy to entertain people right now. And if I don't reply, like, take the hint. Like, bro, what the fuck? And then he was like sending me emojis, like eye rolling emojis and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, if you have a problem, tell me straight up. Like, I can give it to you straight too that I don't give a fuck about you. I don't want to text right now. Like, but don't try to make me feel guilty, like guilt tripping and passive aggression. I cannot deal with that at all. Like, you're an adult. Talk like an adult. Don't act like a child. That is an instant ick for me. Like, I cannot deal with any kind of people who are passive aggressive. I can deal with aggressive. I can clap back, but I will not deal with your passive aggression. Just like, if you're mad, tell me you're mad. I'm not gonna play like guessing games with you. This is not fucking games, basically.
I think just like, if you don't get what you want, don't fucking throw your toys out the pram, sort of thing. Just like, deal with it. If you don't respond, deal with it and move on. And in terms of like other icks, maybe something like less how they're acting, more like, for me, for example, like if you smoke, that's a big ick. Smoking cigarettes, like if you vape, cool, like every fucking girl vapes, but it's like a personality trait these days, to be honest. You vape, don't you?
I do.
But smoking cigarettes is like, I'll be honest, I won't even entertain dating someone who smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
I just don't find that attractive. So that's what I like. Give me another couple of icks, sort of like that.
Probably someone who does drugs. Like, I don't mind if you do drugs. We can be friends and stuff like that. But for me, I would not date someone who's on drugs, because now I just feel like anxious, thinking that, okay, one day you're going to have one personality and the next day you're going to have the next personality. And I'm going to be like also anxious. Like, what if the police comes into our place and then they find some shit? Like, I cannot live like that. Like, by all means, do it. Like, I just can't be with you. Like, I could be your friend, no problem, but I cannot date someone who does drugs, because I'm just scared. I'm raised to be that scared. And another, like,
they're really strict on drugs in Thailand, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, stricter than or have I got that wrong?
I mean, it's strict, but a lot of people still do it, I hear. Yeah. And another one is also smoking. I hate the smell of cigarettes. Like, okay, if you do it...
Talk about bad teeth, that's a quick way.
Yeah, that's true. Like, if you do it in like some circumstances, okay, that's fine, you know, like when you go out in a party road, you do it, okay, that's fine. But if you do it as a habit, like I do with vaping, I find that very gross. I don't like the smell of it. And because when you smoke like all the time as a habit, you start to smell like it. Your body odor starts smelling like that, and I'm not a fan of that.
Even like white walls will start to turn yellow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, do what you want. It's your life. At the end of the day, I couldn't give a fuck what you do as long as you're not hurting someone physically or emotionally. But like, personally, yeah, smoking, just a no-go. Won't even start a conversation with you. Unless you're like really fit. We have a common ick that we find in girls. Astrology. So, yeah. Sunny, tell us a little bit more about astrology and why is it an ick for you?
It's an ick for me because I don't mind if girls believe in astrology.
Yeah.
Like, by all means, do that. But when you start talking about, oh my God, you're such a Gemini, or like, oh, the moon is rising. I don't know what that means. Like, all you talk about is that, and that you make that your personality. That's an ick for me.
Yeah, following up on that, I think I completely agree. I think, look, do whatever the fuck you want to do as long as you're not hurting someone emotionally or physically. I don't give a shit. Just don't get in my way. Yeah, just don't get in my fucking way, bitch. But in terms of astrology, like, we've both had experience dating some like astrology girls, and it is a stereotype, but like the ones who care about star signs, like do whatever, that doesn't bother me. If you want to know what star sign I am, I don't care. I'm a Taurus. But the ones who are like, yeah, my moon is shining. This is what I'm like in the morning. This is like the sun is shining. This is like Mercury's in fucking retrograde. What does that even fucking mean?
Wait, the moon is shining.
Like, so like in the mornings I'm this fucking flavor or whatever. I'm this, and then
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically in the mornings I'm this, and in the evenings I'm this. This is my moon sign. This is what I'm radiating right now. Like no one fucking cares, mate. And also just in terms of like astrology, I've been on so many dates where just I've had the conversation a million times of just, what's your star sign? Oh, this means you're this, and this means you're that. It's like, no, how about you get to know me, and then maybe you'll find out. Because some of my best friends are also Tauruses, and they're nothing like me, apart from being maybe loud. That's the only thing we have in common. So I've actually turned it into sort of a fun drinking game, and this is a good one for you if you want to, like, if they start talking about star signs for you boys, this is a good tip. So what I do, for example, I use Sonny's Cup. So basically, I've told you I'm a Taurus, and then what I do with this drinking game is I say, right, so every time I'm going to read out like the list of traits that a Taurus has, and I normally choose Cosmopolitan because that's the most gimpy and like just fucking, elaborative list. And I'm going to read out the trait, and if you think I am that, then, and I agree, I will drink. So I'll be like, I've done this so many fucking times. I know the traits in my head for a Taurus now. Money driven. Do you think I'm money driven?
No.
No?
You're not.
Yeah, so I actually think I am money driven.
I don't think so. If you are, you would be wiser of how you spend money.
Alright, we don't need to go into that. But anyway. Okay. I think I am money driven, but I would just because
what a joke.
Fucking right. I'm gonna use another trait.
Okay, go on.
Trying to think of another trait now.
See, astrology is already wrong because he's not.
You fucking throw me off, mate. You're just meant to agree with me. Right. Money driven.
I'm not a yes man. Sorry.
Okay. We'll edit that bit. Okay, so a trait for me, being a Taurus, stubborn. Do you think I'm stubborn?
Yes.
See, I think I'm stubborn. So then what I do is, obviously we agree, I drink, and we just go through the Taurus traits. And the great thing about this is I just end up fucking drunk, so I no longer care about the conversation we're having. And then, be a good guy and offer the girl, like, oh, we'll do you're a Gemini, and we'll do that. But by that point, you don't give a fucking shit. You're so drunk, you can let her babble on about all that astrology shit. It's really good. Worked for me so many times. And any girls who are watching this who I've done this to, I'm not sorry. Like, find something more interesting to talk about.
Yeah, don't make it your personality.
Don't make it your personality.
Oh, it sounds so mean.
Yeah, and I just think, oh yeah, and also just for you boys out there, just say, what's the one that everyone hates?
I don't know, Gemini?
Scorpio. Oh. Just say to a girl, are you a Scorpio? Because everyone hates Scorpios. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be a Scorpio, and they'll be like, oh my god, I hate Scorpios too. But if they are a Scorpio, you should probably end the date, because they're going to be pissed at you. But anyway, moving on from astrology, let's flip the script. Biggest turn-ons, and let's start with a girl, because we just finished with...
Sorry, I need to bite this off. My lip's so dry.
Oh, no worries. Sonny's just like munching.
So scrumptious.
Okay. So yeah, biggest turn-on in a girl, and why?
The biggest turn on in a girl for me is when she has like a flat stomach and has like
the 11s.
ab line, the 11 ab line. And sometimes when she wears like the belly button piercing, I think it's so hot.
I think it looks
with
better
crop
on
top.
tan people, just in general. But yeah, belly buttons are really sexy, especially if you're
fit.
Lean. Yeah, I don't think it looks as good if you're a little bit larger. But
and for guys, I like...
Wait, just before you go on to that, just in terms of like boob or bum.
A bum, for sure.
Yeah, I'm a bum guy as well.
Doesn't have to be massive, just like proportional.
Just
like
tone.
looks nice and has like great shape or whatever.
Yeah, and I think nice boobs is nice. Like obviously you're not going to say no to that, but yeah, just perky, to be honest. Doesn't really bother me. But a bum, like, I'm not going to lie, I have quite a big bum for a guy, so as long as a girl has a bigger bum than me, we're set. But you like a more toned bum, I get that.
Yeah.
Her bum it's not quite in my department.
Yeah, great.
different stratospheres. Yeah. Now, biggest turns on
For a
turns
guy.
on- biggest turn on for a guy.
The arms, obviously. Like if I was seeing
No, that's
someone-
not what she said.
What did I
When we
say?
filmed this the first time, she said abs.
No,
and
like
that's where
obviously.
we disagree. I think on a guy, most girls find arms really attractive, broad shoulders, and then people
No,
who
I
go to the
always
gym
find-
tend to like a wide back. But Sunny, obviously you like arms. Every girl likes arms. That's like the
Yeah,
main
but like
thing. If
I
could
can't
to
say that.
one-
I can't say that. Oh, someone abs turns me on because like I walk around, no one's like shirtless.
Yes, but like favorite body part on a guy,
yeah, abs is
it's
up there.
probably abs for you.
No, I
And
wouldn't.
there's nothing wrong with that.
I know,
abs,
I
abs
know,
are probably
I know.
the sexiest part of the male body.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite part. But it just happens
But
to be that people I hook up with have abs all the time.
Have you dated anyone without abs?
I don't know. I mean, I was in a relationship in high school twice, but I never did anything.
I'm not shaming you. Like abs are great. Like
Yeah, I know.
I
Abs
miss
are
my
amazing.
abs desperately, but I just think I find it interesting because when we first spoke, I remember this vividly. You saying like, "Oh, abs are like really aesthetic to you," and I
Yeah.
think like most girls is like, if you have good arms, they'll like that. But
Yeah, dad bod is not for me.
yeah, I think if you're a guy, train your arms, have big arms, and get away with being a little bit.
Chubby.
Yeah, I think I'm getting away with it right now, and I really shouldn't. So in terms of, wait, do we have any other turn-ons? Oh, I'm also going to say a turn-on for me with a girl. I like an accent,
An accent?
like a hablo español todos los días porque quiero vivir
That's
en
like the whitest thing he's ever
en
done.
Marbella en el futuro. But basically, I just find Spanish people so attractive, and I find that the accent's so sexy. And then I'd say other accents I really like are like South American ones. And I actually, as I said earlier in the video, I don't mind American accents. But so a nice accent's important to me. I can't really handle Brummy accents, to be honest.
What's
or
that?
Birmingham. And I can't really deal with like, I'm not gonna lie.
Liverpool.
That was atrocious. Liverpool. That was bad as well, to be honest. But anyway, Scouse accents I can deal with if you're really fit. But yeah, it just sounds like you got phlegm in your mouth, to be honest. And then in terms of other accents I'm not a fan of, I'd have to say like French. And not gonna lie, some parts of Scotland, like no one can understand what you're fucking saying, mate. Like
I like it. It's like, and they
you can
roll.
roll your R's.
Of course, I'm Thai, brother.
Ugh, can't do it.
My name has like 3 R's.
A girl who can roll their R's is so fucking sexy to me. It's a joke. Apart from her. Like,
Yeah, obviously. I don't want you to think I'm sexy either, so.
too late.
Ew. On the topic of accent, I never really thought any accent is hot or not hot. Like, I really don't mind. Unless I don't understand you, then that's a
You didn't like the
problem.
British accent at first.
Yeah, just because I didn't understand. That was the problem. Because if I understood, like like most of the London accent, that's fine, you know? When I went to Liverpool, I never felt like I'm in such a foreign land. I didn't understand anything, and no shade. Maybe like a fault on my part that I didn't understand, but that was like the most difficult thing ever. I asked people to repeat 4 times, and I still didn't understand the conversation.
Okay, and this is a question I saw in another video. Shout out to Austin Dunham Vlogs. He's got a slightly bigger YouTube channel than me, a couple of 100,000. I've actually shown you him because he's your type. You know,
Oh, yeah.
He's very good looking. And he had sort of an Insta model on it. Massive boobs. Anyway, basically the question is, would you rather date a rich man who's ugly, like a really rich man,
And
or
really
a
ugly.
stunning man, like perfectly your type, but he's broke? He can pay for food just about, but you're not going out for meals in a restaurant. You know, he's taking you to coffee shops, sort of how I used to date when I was like 20.
Like you now?
Yeah, that's still dating like that.
Like,
Honest answer.
that is very extreme though, because I wouldn't say I'm very superficial and like very materialistic. I'm not.
I've asked other girls.
Either.
I asked my flatmates. One of them said the rich man who's fucking ugly, and one of them said the good-looking man who's broke. There's no judgment.
I know, but neither. Like,
I feel like if you're rich, you can get some sort of surgery that's going to make you somewhat attractive.
I mean,
I'm talking uber rich.
okay, super rich then.
What?
Yeah, probably.
You're so judgmental and shallow. What the fuck?
Shut up. Either, like, both ones are shallow.
You know what? If it was like the other way around, and I'm looking at a girl, oh, that's tough. Rich girl, ugly, poor girl, beautiful. I take the beautiful girl, to be honest, and then I just have to get my shit together and get rich.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of girls.
I'm going back and forth between this now.
It's a tough question.
It is.
That's why it was a good one in that video. I think it's I'm not gonna lie, like a rich man who can provide. I think it's natural for a woman to want to be provided for. I know obviously it's great you have your own career and stuff like that, but like there is attraction in that. But yeah, I mean, I think if the stunning person also has a 10 out of 10 personality, then it's a no-brainer. You take the person who's stunning and has personality.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're not putting that in, otherwise it becomes a too easy a question.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, would you rather date like a larger, chubbier guy? I don't know why I'm beating around the bush. Fat guy or stick thin?
Oh God!
Literally looks like a
I
twig.
think you're gonna get me canceled.
Cancel me. I don't care.
I said you're gonna get me canceled.
Yeah, I know, but cancel me. I don't care. I would rather date a larger girl. No, actually, I'd rather date a stick. Oh fuck! This is actually a tough question.
It is.
I just think a larger person, a fat person, can lose the weight and get in shape if they want to.
But a thin person can also gain weight and like work out. Yeah, I'll go with thin.
Okay. Yeah, I think long term I'd probably go with thin as well, actually, on a girl. But if it was me as a guy, I'd rather be larger. This next question.
You're on the way there, so.
Fuck you.
Did it start today, your diet?
Yeah, 90 days.
Okay, good.
We've been pushing that back every week.
Yeah, says that every day, never does it.
No one believes me when I say it's my last.
Yeah, it's full
last
of
week.
crap.
All right, we're going in with these questions now. Do short kings exist?
They exist, yeah.
Would you date one?
Yes.
I don't think you would.
I mean, my type is very
I love how
tall,
she's
guys.
mirroring me. I'm leaning in and then you're leaning in. You don't need to do that. I'll just test you.
No, I know. Anyway.
Neuro-linguistic programming right there.
Oh, wow. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, I would date someone short. In fact, my first 2 boyfriends are short.
Yeah, but you were like 12, so you would have been short.
Yeah, I mean, I was like a few centimeters shorter than now. I never had like a growth spurt.
Okay.
Spurs.
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 But yeah, I think I hate it personally when I see girls putting in their bios like
With my
No.
short king.
No, not that. I support smaller guys. I think I'm very much of the belief, and I've said this to loads of people, girls and boys. I hate it when girls on Tinder or something like that say, you know what I call guys under 6 foot, just friends. Like that basically to me signals that I can then go and be like, you know what I call a girl with like small boobs or a flat ass, friend. But if I say that, I'm cancelled. Someone's going to screenshot that, put it on Twitter, and I'm cancelled. But for some reason, girls can say that on like dating apps. And obviously, I'm not saying you've done this because you haven't. But I've seen girls do that, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just
Okay,
think
don't
that's
get
rude.
me wrong. Like,
I think there's a preference on Hinge. Someone said to me, there's a filter on Hinge. You can just say no one under 6 foot, and then no
Really?
one needs to get offended about it. But saying in
Interesting.
your bio like, don't swipe on me if you're under 6 foot, like, all right, don't swipe on me if you're fucking got no tits, like. It's the same thing, but if I put that, I'm cancelled. I think it's really shallow from girls. I don't like it.
I mean, I would date one,
And I'm tall.
but I would not sleep with one.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like I said, when I date someone, I can not be shallow. But
Yeah,
if
but-
I'm just like a hoe, then I'll be more shallow.
No, but I think it's like I haven't got a problem if you like guys who are taller than you. That's a
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's
just
my
a
type.
preference. But
Yeah.
when someone like goes out of their way on a dating app to say, I'm not dating someone who's fucking short, that's just like, that's unnecessary to me. It's unnecessary to me, and I don't like that girls get away with it. Because if I said I'm not dating like a fat girl, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. the girls seem to get away with it who say under 6 foot, not talking to them.
I mean,
It's just something it's an issue I have with girls.
Yeah, recently I asked someone, like, how tall are you? And then he said, like, 179. I was like, oh, you're so small, so cute. Ha 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 ha. That's what I said. But I still talk. Like, it's not like I cut them off.
Yeah, you didn't
immediately.
Cut them off, and you didn't say like get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that's cute, but that's not my type.
I guess these next questions are sort of just like life of an Instagram model, like sort of what it's like. So I guess just we'll try and keep these answers short. What's it like being an Insta model and sort of having over 100,000 subscribers or followers even?
I don't know. It's that.
How did it happen?
So basically I started dating my ex who was an influencer before me, and I saw that he would get to go to hotels for free, and I'm like, damn, I want to travel for free too. So that's how it started. I just made my Instagram public, and back then I think it was like Instagram was just pushing creators. I would just be on Explore page, and that's how I grew. But it was not something intentional, I would say.
Were you doing like the hashtags at the bottom and stuff?
No, not in the beginning. It was just like I went public. That's it. But later on, when I started to have more following, I started using hashtags.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting in terms of like how someone even grows their Instagram page, and I guess.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't consider yes, I'm an influencer, but I don't go around telling people, I'm an influencer. Like, I want to be treated as like a normal person, you know?
You're very humble about it. I think I've also sort of spoken with other Instagram people who have a following, and like, fuck me, they can be arseholes. Like, they think they're...
Yeah, because they
think they're better than everyone, and everyone's beneath them.
Because a lot of people who are influencers, they grow up very pretty, and I'm not like that. I didn't hit puberty until like 3 years ago.
You were fucking when you were younger.
Yeah, until 3 years ago. So I was like mistreated like a lot of my life. And so I feel like, okay, when I'm slightly prettier now, I'm not going to like start changing the way I act, because I feel like I had a humble beginning by being mistreated. Okay, it creates personality, it builds character.
Where is your personality?
More than yours.
No, she does have a good personality. What are the positives of being, like, just give me, like, briefly what the positives of being an Insta model. Obviously.
Validation.
And, yeah, that's fair enough. Like, it's nice to be known that, like, people want to, like, listen to what you have to say and stuff. And
no, just like validation. Like sometimes I wake up, I feel ugly as fuck, and you also know me, how I look like every day. I just don't like makeup. I like to wear sweats every day. I am a man, basically. And sometimes I just wake up and feel so ugly, and I go on Instagram and people comment nice things. I'm like, oh, I feel good, a little better now. Not saying that, oh, whatever they say. I don't usually take strangers' opinions seriously because I don't know them. But it's just nice that some people still think that I'm pretty and stuff like that. That's a positive, and I get like brand collabs, which is nice. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's probably the thing that when I see someone who's going like for a nice meal and it's like not paid for and stuff like that. Yeah, you got to post.
Us yesterday, I took him.
So explain what we did yesterday a bit better.
We went to get free food. We got like omakase sushi.
That's why
like 4-course meal.
That's why the diet starts today.
God.
Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it was that. Like, I get free food, I get free clothes. Sometimes I stay in hotels for free, and I'm very grateful for that. And I have a lot to thank my ex for.
And she is grateful for that. She doesn't take any of that for granted. I know it's easy for us to sort of listen and be like, oh, fuck, I'm like kind of jealous of that. But like, you are very humble about it, and you're very gracious and grateful about it. And I think that's good.
Thank you that you see that.
Probably the nicest thing I've ever said to you, and it's probably because we're on camera. I'm joking, but no, you are genuinely very gracious about it. But I think, yeah, obviously, when I think of, for me, obviously I don't have a following like yours, not like, but what I would like, or what I'm even like aspire to have is like I would like in my YouTube career to have like the sense of a community, and just having like that group of people, no matter how small, who just get what you're about and like think on the same wavelength of you. I think that's something that's really appealing for me. I think that's why I started doing YouTube personally, was to have that sense of community and just be like, oh yeah, there's other fucking idiots who love just taking the piss out of everything.
Yeah.
But also, in terms of like the brand deals and stuff, of course, like going for free meals and going for a nice stay and not having to worry about, and just having collabs, I think that's obviously lucrative and appealing to people. Any other positives?
I don't know.
What about like clubs? You get in I mean, obviously, girls in general get into clubs for free and stuff like that, but like you're more likely to get a table and obviously your network. Your network is, you can get, in terms of, I guess,
but
dating people, I guess you can date.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like people,
high status people,
because they discover you more.
Yeah.
But again, I don't reply to DMs, so.
I think that's more important for a guy as well, to be honest, because if you're a pretty girl, you're gonna get noticed. Whereas I think if you're a guy, if you have status, you are so much more likely to date a girl with status than if you're someone who doesn't.
Yeah, but to be fair, like you mentioned earlier about clubs and stuff like that, I never used my following to be like, oh, and I don't need to get into this club because I have like how many followers. I never used my Instagram to like exploit anything. Yeah. No.
But I think like they might notice, oh, okay. Or like maybe have you had someone be like, oh, I follow this girl and I'm gonna, here's a bottle of champagne or something, or has that not happened?
No.
Okay.
I have never met a follower in the club.
Okay. And what are the negatives?
I mean, some people might think it's negative, like you get hateful comments sometimes, but again, I don't care about what strangers think about me.
You're unique in that way. You're
I find it very funny.
Like, that's why we get along so great, because we don't care what other people think. But I know a lot of girls and guys who are like, yeah, I've seen it. They get a lot of mean comments and it like fucking ruins your day. So how do you sort of deal with that?
No, I just laugh it off. Like I just post on my Finsta, show it to my friends, and they can laugh about it too. How people are so racist or like so mean or whatever. Like it happens, you know. There are mean people out there, and if you take it too seriously, your life's gonna be ruined.
I think that's good advice. And any other negatives, would you say?
The way people treat you. I mean, I think one of the reasons why I don't really tell people I'm an influencer, because I have seen this multiple times, like people start treating me differently. Like, okay, if I'm a normal person, you know, like how I show up to places, I'm in joggers, I'm in sweats, I don't do makeup, I just show up to places. People treat me like a normal person. And then when they ask me for Instagram, I just like, oh, I never want to like give out my Instagram. And when they see like I have this amount, and they start treating me differently.
Yeah.
Like nicer or something like that. I'm like, you don't have to, you know, like you can still be mean to me. Like I don't care. I just want to be treated the same. Like how you treat normal people. I am also normal. I don't fucking think that I'm so much better than anyone.
Yeah. You definitely don't think you're like special or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think that's the right way to look at it. Okay, just that's really good. It is interesting hearing about. Yeah, I've never really asked you those questions before.
Yeah, I just don't like it when people are fake to me.
Yeah, like I don't care about the fact that you got followings and stuff, but like it is generally interesting because we've never really spoken about that, and I didn't know how she grew her following either, so that's interesting for me to hear for the first time. Just some real rapid fire questions here at the end. I thought that'd be funny. If you were a bloke for one day, what would you do? Sort of weird and wonderful questions.
If I was a guy for one day,
I'd have a wank. Fuck.
Honestly, I would have a wank.
I thought you'd fuck.
Yeah, I would
like
fuck.
Like the fittest girl you could.
Oh yeah, for sure. As a girl, I already pull very hot girls. As a guy, I probably could do a lot more because there's a bigger pool of straight girls who are hot. And yeah, I would want to know how it feels like to fuck with a dick.
Casting couch coming up on the premium.
No. Yeah, I'll do a wank.
I'll do a wank.
I want to know how it feels.
Fair enough. Anything else you do as a guy?
Not really.
It's mostly sexual stuff. Like if I was a girl, like, I won't get into the disgusting things I do, but like you would just have like it'd probably be sexual stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Because now you have a dick.
Do you think you'd have a big dick?
No, I'm an Asian.
Respect.
4.2 inches.
Okay, that's fucking
Thai average.
Yeah. Fuck you though. Love that. What do you think is your best feature?
My best feature? My nose.
My nose is better, but nice.
I like my nose. Especially the side profile. Okay, look.
Oh, no, I don't have a side profile. Some girl told me I don't have a side profile. So mean. She used to be a model, and it was like the meanest thing she's ever said.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it's horrible. And biggest insecurity. If you don't want to reveal it, you don't have to. But like, what's an insecurity?
Like features or what? Or like, for me, my real insecurity is that I feel like I'm not enough. You know, I grew up like thinking I'm not enough. Now I have to do better. I'm not enough. Like, I'm not a good enough student. I'm not a good enough daughter. I'm not a good enough friend. Like, I just like overthink. That's why I have like problem with anxiety. I just always think that, oh, I'm not enough. And that's like my biggest insecurity about like everything basically.
I think you need to give yourself more credit. Like, obviously, you're an incredibly bright girl. Like, you went to NYU. You've got big plans sort of with finance and stuff like that. I think obviously very attractive, even though like you're not as good looking as me. I think you give yourself a lot of credit. Like, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm better with it now, but like 2 years ago, oh my god, I was in such a bad place thinking that I'm like a horrible person. I was like trying to set my ex up with another girl because I just thought that she might be better for him than me because I was just not good enough or something like that. I just like put myself in situations where I didn't have to be, but like once in a while I still feel that way. I get insecure about things, but
yeah, I think we all do. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're definitely being too harsh on yourself.
Yeah.
You are.
I overthink.
You do treat your friends really well, like 100%. Even though you're fucking probably the meanest person.
Oh yeah, that's how I show
well.
love.
Yeah, it is probably how she shows love.
Like, I'm not the lovey-dovey type.
Okay, no, that's good, and thank you for being honest about that. That's really nice.
Yeah, like even in relationships, I cannot be like, oh baby, like I'm not the lovey-dovey
She's not a
type.
lovey-dovey type.
No.
Okay, would you sell feet pics?
No, I had like offers. I would never. I think it's so weird.
I've actually tried to sell feet pics, and I got told they were too ugly. Mate, if you can make money selling feet pics without your face in them, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, I should. Like, okay, if someone wants a picture of my feet now,
I'll
do DM me. I
I'll
want
take
like at least
commission.
1,000. I'll give him
I know someone who gets fucking like
more.
20,000 a month selling feet pics.
My God.
And she's not even like.
Is she with an agency?
She's not even like very attractive. She's old, like older, like 40s. It's mad. But yeah, I got rejected for having 2 ugly feet. But anyway, I'm still bitter about it. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No, I don't even believe in soulmates.
That's sad.
No, cause like, how are you gonna tell me that there's like 7-8 billion people in the world and there's only one person for you? And what if I never left my country? You're just saying that, oh, my soulmate is in Thailand. No, it's not. Like, my soulmate could be in Antarctica or something. Like, there's just not possible that there's one person for you. Like, if you choose to love someone, you love someone. Like, you can have multiple soulmates. I guess that I would believe in.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in, like, there's one soulmate, there's one person for you. I don't believe in that shit. Like, I can love multiple people. Even, like,
Yeah, no.
that's why I believe that polyamorous relationships would work. Because people are capable of loving multiple people.
That's why I don't get it when I say I'm gonna have 5 wives. Like, I think that's perfectly acceptable in today's society, and I think I believe in multiple wives. Mm-hmm. They can't have husbands though, apart from me. No, I'm kidding, but
Hypocrite.
no, I'm kidding. Of course they can. No, they can't. But yeah, no, I think love at first sight feels so intense.
Yeah, like, I mean, I can. Yeah, not love though.
You can definitely be infatuated.
Yeah, for sure. Like, even when I truly like someone, it takes me months and months to actually love someone.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm always looking for something that's gonna. It's definitely a bad thing that I do, and it's probably why I don't have long-lasting relationships. One of the reasons is because I'm always looking for faults in other people. So like, I'm looking for something to put me off. Like, I'm looking for the ick, which is bad.
Yeah, it
but
is
it's
bad.
just something
You should
that
change
I
that.
do. Yeah, don't know how to. And then I guess final question, the question that everyone wants to know: why have we never hooked up?
Because you're not my type.
No, it's because I rejected you.
Okay, sure. If that helps him sleep at night, sure. But yeah, he's not my type. You know my type from earlier. Dark, tall, and handsome.
It's me, right? Some people think I'm brunette.
Yeah, I think you're brunette. I don't think you're blonde.
And she still wouldn't dating.
Yeah, but you're not dark. You don't have dark features. You have like blonde people feature, but you don't have blonde hair.
Yeah, I'm just hearing a lot of like, maybe in the future we'll hook up.
No, I don't ever.
Leave that in the comments down below. That's how we're gonna end this.
No,
Do you
I
think me
don't
and Sunny
hook
will
up with
in the
people I
future?
consider my friends.
I've just been friend zoned on the video camera.
Yes.
Good, it's good for me. I'm gonna go out and have a fun night tonight and build that confidence back up. But yeah, okay, I think that is, we've been talking for fucking hours, guys, and I've really enjoyed it.
I like it.
Thank you, Cena, for giving us the studio for a slot. He has, if you want to hit him up, he's on Millennial Entrepreneur on Spotify and all of wherever you get your podcast from. You can
Wait,
find
are
him
you a
on that.
millennial?
No, the name of his...
It's just the name of the thing.
Oh, okay.
Sonny, you're ruining
Everyone
it.
Gen Z are kind of the same.
You're ruining the outro, bro.
No.
What? Like what age? I mean, like people, if you Google it, it's like different definitions.
Yeah, but I think it's like the most general one is like 97 is where you cut it.
Online.
Gen Z is different to millennial. Anyway, ruining my outro. Yeah, so if you want to hit up Cena and listen to his podcast, I highly recommend. He gets really awesome entrepreneurs on each week who are amongst our age. And if you're older than us, I don't know what else to say. Just listen to it anyway. Maybe you'll revert back some years. I don't know. And obviously, Sunny, you haven't given your @ yet. What's your @ on Instagram?
@Sunny_SSA.
Okay, great. And I think, yeah, just thank you so much for being on the podcast, Sunny. Or not even a podcast, for being on. Let me do
Not
that
like
again.
I had a choice.
All right. Thank you so much, Sunny, for being on this video. I think it's been really just... I've enjoyed it. I feel like we just
I
had
like
a
it.
conversation and it's been chill. We probably talked your guys' ear off, so I apologize for that, but I think we've had a good conversation.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, you always enjoy getting a chance to sort of mug me off, so
Oh, yeah.
it's like your favorite thing to do.
Yeah, I don't even need the camera to mug you off.
True. Very true. But yeah.
Everything he does, it's wrong in my eyes.
And yet we're still here as friends, so that's great. And
Yeah, except for
potentially-
when you're being all sensitive. I cannot deal with that.
potentially lovers in the future. But anyway, thank you very much, Sunny. Thank you. I appreciate your time. And you know how-
Please like and subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Alright guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much. It means genuinely a lot to me that you made it this far. You're a real one. And yeah, guys, I had a lot of fun filming this. If you did enjoy it, then please let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more videos with more, you know, Instagram models or, you know, just girls, pretty girls, just sort of talking about their dating experience, and we'll dive deep into all the weird and wacky parts of dating, you know, what's going on in dating apps, the weirdest messages they've received, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll get my weird takes on it as well. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, please let me know down below and we will bring more of these sort of videos to you. But yeah, just want to say thank you again so much for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, that would mean an awful lot. So yeah, have a good day, guys. Go have a pint, a drink. You deserve it after listening to my fucking voice for about an hour and a half. So yeah, thank you, guys.